Overwatch is a competitive 5v5 hero-based shooter that won Game of the Year in 2016 and is currently contending against Marvel rivals and Valorant for the worst dating app in 2025. It is the very game that Discord mods and their Discord kittens would flock to enjoy a romantical date. Milady, perhaps I'll go Genji and you'll go Mercy and pocket me. This game is notorious for having the most controversial pros. Do you know what DK stands for? It's not Donkey Kong or Drift King. It stands for Dreamcasper. We also have Lord Voldemort Aspire. He was Diddy Free's best friend. And of course, we have the despicable Newish. These are some of the pros that were torn from the very height of their career all the way down because they were exposed for grooming underage girls. Not really the happy love story that we all envision when it comes to the romantic Overwatch, as we all know. But today, I brought you a love story putting Romeo and Juliet and the Notebook to shame. This love story involves an Overwatch coach who I will not be naming due to very obvious reasons, but if you've kept up with the scene, I think you might have a good general idea of who it might be. Before we get into the messages, I'd like to preface that some parts of the conversations are written in Chinese, which I've translated directly to English, and also that I am in no way affiliated with any of the people mentioned in the conversation. Neither is this any sort of personal attack. I just thought this shit was so unhinged and so hilarious that I just had to make a video about it. Alright, let's jump straight into it, shall we? Coach is getting married soon. Tai, a month older than me. G Cup, already accepted to marry me. So right off the bat, we can already tell this guy's a fucking lunatic. This is an insane way to introduce your wife, or anyone for the matter. Like, you're talking about the woman that you're presumably going to be spending the rest of your life with, and your way of introducing her is by pinging everyone in the server and saying, my wife, she has G-cup titties. The G in G-cup stands for Giganotosaurus. And I know you're insanely jealous. You don't need to congratulate me. Also, this psychotic rambling from him didn't take place in his personal Discord server. He put it in an Overwatch community server that is not owned by him. So he's just openly objectifying his wife in a public Discord server. I think it has around like 200 people. 200 people that he knows and he doesn't know. Like, it's just fucking crazy. The wedding will be in blank church around Chinese New Year in 2026. She is the love of my life. My fortune, best Christmas miracle. Hey, that's great, man. I'm happy for you. We had 2 hours long sex, huge tits, and good at blowjob, hand job, rim job, French wet kisses for 30 minutes long. I mean, I hope those series of events didn't occur in the sequence that he listed, because French wet kisses after a rim job? Just, could you imagine the cross-contamination? Just, ugh. Jokes aside, no one wants to hear such specific graphic details of your lovemaking session with your new wife. No one wants to know, and no one wants to have that mental image of you doing your wife. Like, please keep that shit to yourself. From the way he's talking about her, it's probably safe to assume that the mysterious G-Cup Thai lady in question that made the tragic mistake of saying yes to this guy is probably a sex worker from Thailand that wants to get married to the coach because of his Taiwanese visa, and the coach happens to be Taiwanese. Lucky me, lucky her. And I want to share this good news to all of my Overwatch friends in here. At everyone, Coach Wedding got free food, drinks, music, in a huge church. If you want to get invited, send me a DM for more info. So yeah, this is a pretty harrowing announcement to see. Just a genuinely repulsive statement that will leave any sane person speechless. And you know, from the Discord reactions, we'd see the Taiwanese and the Thai flag as well. See a couple people congratulating him with the Kiriko heart, and the party hat emoji. So that's some good fun. And after that abomination, the coach slaps us across the face with a new message of him plugging his Twitch. Coach is getting married stream. Thai, sexy as fuck, and her name is blank. G cup, matched in bed. Say yes to my proposal yesterday. DM or join my Discord to get invited to wedding. And he sends in his Twitch link. He once again feels a need to reiterate if any Discord members missed his initial announcement. Yeah, my wife, she's got G-cup titties, and she's sexy as fuck. We had hot, steamy sex, and we're getting married. Join my Twitch livestream to find out more. It's fucking terrible. But this time someone makes the mistake of engaging this lunatic in a conversation. So Blue chimes in, homie said G-cup crying laughing emoji. Fuck me. Another long set of crying laughing emojis. Coach is really fucking crazy. I'd love to live his kind of life. It's probably safe to assume that anyone engaging in any form of conversation with a coach just wants to troll him for fun. Anyone with a single fucking brain cell would know that this is not the type of life that you would like to subject yourself into. I had sex with 50 plus Taiwanese, Thai, Vietnamese, never had sex like yesterday. A real fucking G or H cup tits for me to suck nipples, teasing them. Holy crap, best sex in my life. Blank. Oh my god. So if this is something that actually happened and it isn't just like a schizophrenic episode that he's having, it strengthens my hypothesis that he went to a brothel to presumably get some, and he fell in love with one of the girls and is getting married a little too fast. Also, 50 women? Really? 50 plus women? Coach, the logistics of you trying to bone 50 women, can you imagine all that crushing, all that trampling, and the fire hazard from probably all the STDs that these girls might have? I mean, 50 is just downright unrealistic, and it just sounds excessive. Like, are you fucking nutting 50 times in a day? Like, Jesus. To this, Blue says, I'm happy for you, man. All you need now is a little bit of cocaine. I think he's covered on the coke department, Blue, not gonna lie. Coach says, I need to host and invite you all to Taiwan in mid-February for my wedding in my church. While y'all broke ass working a 9 to 6, Coach is punching hookers and cocaine. Free buffet, food, drinks, party at the biggest church in my region. Once everything is set, the funds, the people, our brotherhood will be sure to offer you the most sincere and vibrant blessing. If you can't make it, my church member will help me to stream the wedding on my Twitch channel. Flight tickets probably can't. Join the stream broadcast for sure. So he wants to live stream the wedding that he's going to have. And I mean this with all my heart. Please don't stream. Don't live stream and publicize something that is so private and personal. Publicizing such a private and personal event for content is a terrible fucking idea. This is a marriage that is already happening a little too fast and off of such a flimsy foundation, and you do not want it to be live streamed. I can guarantee that. I'll bet both of my nutsacks that you don't want it to be live streamed. And Blue says, oh, no flight tickets? That's fucking useless then. Useless. No more blessings anymore. Most of us from the Brotherhood are Hong Kongers. No money, no blessing. I'm assuming Blue really wanted to go to his wedding, and he wanted Coach to pay for his flight tickets so that he could fly over there free of charge to enjoy a free holiday. So, respect for that. And then we wake up to a new day of him adding everyone again and saying, brunch podcast on my Twitch. To which Red says, wow, where did you find her? So Red is another person looking to troll him and is now engaging in conversation with him. And to this, Coach replies, a female friend of mine hooked us together. I date, had sex, and she became my waifu and girlfriend at the same day. She will upload her sexy body video on TikTok with my request. She will cosplay Mercy, Ash, Anna, Farah, Tracer. Shit, she's a cosplayer that can be anything you want her to be? She's a catch, that one. This is really, really concerning. Coach mentions that they got married on the day that they met, and he refers to her as waifu. I think if you refer to your wife as waifu, you are probably not at the maturity level to get married yet. And then Coach adds on saying, our first date was in her room, so quick talk and a 2 hours long sex. Hugs, wet kisses, hand job, blow job, rim job, and amazing fun bath time. Bro, the question was, where did you find her? Why do you keep going into detail about the fucking sex that you guys had? Please stop. Damn, straight to the business. Did you cream pie her? It's important to mark your territory, if she's a catch. So Red is also fucking gross for saying shit like that. Talking about cream pieing a girl to mark her. Are you like some sort of like unga bunga caveman fucking troglodyte that needs to like piss on a spot to mark it like a dog? He's either mentally deranged as well or just egging Coach on to say more dumb shit, which unfortunately works. This next line that I'm about to read, I don't even think William Shakespeare himself could write shit like this because it's just so fire. Always use condom when I put my dick in her pussy. But when she blow, hand, rim job me, was no condom. And she a sexy little dirty pussy with huge tits and butt thigh. To this Blue responds, wow, so extreme. And the innocent bystander Green comes out of nowhere and says, why is the chat room so crazy today? Now you listen up here, Green. We're talking about Coach's sex life here, damn it. Don't interrupt if you can't stomach it. Thank God Red pulls us back into the conversation after Green's rude interruption. He says, I mean, obviously, disappointed. I thought you were a man with commitment. Just nothing but pure garbage from this guy. Blue says, on God, you disappointed me as well. How come? And then Blue sends like I think it might be like a photo of their friend going like, but, you know, obviously I don't want to show his face. Because he didn't try anal. I got my rim job. I'd like anal for real. Coach, aren't you Christian? Yes, which I received my baptism in 2019 at the church and currently serving as a ward missionary. So for those of you who don't know, ward missionaries are those that partake in missionary work, such as spreading the word of God, sharing the faith of Jesus. And I'm by no means a Christian or a religious person, but I don't think Jesus is exactly gonna smile down on his ward missionary fucking typing this shit in a public Discord server. I thought premarital sex was a big no-no when it came to Christianity, but I guess he's just doing like a different type of missionary work. So that's pretty much it. Like every now and then he's still typing up some shit in the public Discord chat, which I don't think I'll be getting into because, you know, like the horse is already dead. I don't need to beat it. You know, I'm not Cartoon Network, but I guess the moral of the story would be, don't be fucking weird and publicize your sex stories in a server full of people that you know and you don't know. Some things are just better to be kept to yourself. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching.